He's up.
Who's up?
Are we up?
Are we up?
I don't know.
I can't see it. Are we up? We're live.
We are.
Can you hear that?
No.
You can't hear that. That's Maroon 5.
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5 this week. You know why we're doing Maroon 5?
Is that because of the Maroons win last night?
Your Queenslander! Go you, good thing.
Pretty happy with himself.
Where's Jared? Come on, he's a big fella on tonight.
Hey Daniel, hi mate.
Hey homie, what up dogs? Is Jared on? Oh, I just need to know if Jared's out there. I just want Jared out there.
We're not only doing this for one person, you know.
He's been hooking into me.
I know he has, and just deserved as well, probably.
Well, he's jumped all over that video that your mug brother put up. Anyway, so there you go. So Maroon 5 for the Maroons. What a win last night that was, mate.
Ripping game, yeah.
Hey, we went up to the team mascot's down here licking my leg because we've actually got tonight a live studio audience for the first time at 2SG Meatin Place.
Hey Sean, good day, PB.
Can we hear anything from the audience? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. There's a bit of a cheer in the background. Yeah, hey. So tonight we've got SP.
He's here.
Who? Jared. Hey, Jared. Go the Maroons, Queenslander.
Now you got that out of the way.
Hey, tonight we're privileged.
We are.
Yeah, we got Soups and the bride in the house tonight.
Both bosses are in.
And the drunken no cook. Yeah. He's turned up for a bit of a free feed and a look tonight. So that's good. Yeah. So that's good.
Why not?
Kicking along. How's your week been?
Didn't you cook on Sunday?
What do you mean?
Didn't you cook up on Sunday, Harry?
Harry?
What happened?
Harry didn't cook on Sunday.
No?
Nah.
What happened?
No, you know what it's like. 19. What do you do when you're 19? And it's Saturday night.
I was busy working.
Oh, yeah? No, he wasn't. He was working at getting blind drunk, so he couldn't cook Sunday. Bloody hopeless, that kid. But anyway.
Oh, good on him.
Anyway, he'll pay for it. It's okay. He'll pay for it. It's all good. It's all
good. Glenn, how are you, mate?
Glenny Ryan, how are you, mate?
They were good, weren't they?
Hey, they were super. It was a great game, really. So not as much biff as the week previous. So we didn't get a bit of biff, but we got everything else, which was pretty good. So loved it.
That was awesome.
What have you been doing this week, mate? What's the highlight? What's the highlight of your week?
I've been working all week.
Oh, come on, mate. What's your highlight? You've got to have something. Stop looking at the sheet.
I'm trying to think of my highlights. Probably the cooks on Sunday. I think the food was bloody magnificent. But we'll obviously talk about that a bit later.
You put some. You did put some pics up. No recipes, but you put some pics up, which was good. You did something different. You did some crackle Kransky.
Crackle Kransky, yeah. Found it
hot dogs in batter.
Yeah, not far off. Yeah, just some cheese Kranskys, and you just wrap the. So when you do pork candy, the leftover skin that you take off, I just wrapped it around cheese Kransky and.
Yeah, nice. Heart attack in a roll. There it is.
Perfect, yeah.
Anyone with cardiovascular issues, please just ignore that one. Don't go there.
Probably don't cook any of the stuff you've been cooking the last few weeks.
Oh, no, kangaroo will be right. Yeah. Bit lean, no fat. It's all good. That's all good. Yeah, hey, so this week we've had a couple of really productive things go on with the business, with 2SG. And we've been having some chats with a new supplier of some really good charcoal, an Aussie company. Couple of blokes or a bloke over in SA that we've been talking to.
Yeah, not Queensland, like I keep on saying.
Not Queensland. You keep telling me it's Queensland. It's not Queensland.
No.
So he's in lockdownville at the moment.
I've spoken to him. There's 6 days.
So we were expecting to get some samples this week, but we got the phone call saying, when we get our lockdown, we'll send them. Anyway, hey, good luck to all you guys over in SA.
Yeah.
We've been there, done that.
Yeah. Hey,
and,
Shell. Hey, Ben. Hey, Sin.
Hey, folks. So get on it. So we got that.
Yep.
The other one is I've reached out to a company in.
Fox say get on it on Apple Music.
What?
I didn't find Fox say get on it on Apple Music.
What is that?
It's always good when your iPad's talking to you while we're
Siri. Sorry.
Oh, Siri.
Thanks, Siri. Yeah.
Nice. She's very helpful.
Isn't she?
Like it. So another company we're talking to over in the US, and they do 3 pallets only.
Yeah.
And they specialise.
Flavored.
No additives, no chemicals.
Yeah.
They do a hickory, an apple, and a Jim Beam pellet made from Jim Beam oak barrels, legit. So with any sort of luck, we've begun some conversations with them.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed, we may be one of the only ones in Australia selling some Jim Beam pellets sometime soon. That's what we'd like to have happen. Oh, it's all happening. Oh, things are coming at us left, right and centre. Excuse me. Hey, the other cool thing, didn't the Don Donald, he conceded, right?
I don't know.
He stepped down and said, "No, you got
Surely
it.
not.
You got it, old Joe. Old Joe's got the gig."
Joe's got it. He's in.
Well, I don't know.
In January.
Well, I think
know.
Joe thinks he's in.
Donald's still got it till January, mate. So who knows what he can
The
do.
old Trumpy, they might have to remove him
yeah.
at gunpoint by the sound of it. So, yeah, the other highlight for me this week is Trelaw, gone to the Dogs.
Yeah.
Good on you, doggies.
That's more of a highlight as a Doggies fan.
If you're out there, Carlos, you'd be
Not as a Collingwood fan.
you'd be as happy as a dog with two, whats, because having Trelaw, and I think that the way that the Pies treated him on the way out the door is deplorable. And good luck to Adam. I hope you do unbelievably well at the Dogs. And poo-poo to you, Pies.
The Doggies, they don't even need it. They won't have a forward line next year. It's literally just going to be a defence and a midfield.
They won't need it.
No.
They'll just rest their forwards.
Yeah.
Be great. Their back line and centre going to be untouchable.
Yeah.
Hey, something coming up this weekend, mate. What a mate of ours. Who is he on tonight? Have we seen him? Trav Grass.
Trav Grass, yeah. He's
Haven't
barbecue
seen
for the
Trevor?
brave.
Yeah,
He's been down in Geelong there.
So you've seen us share it. Trav's doing a really good thing. He's doing a charity thing down there out of the goodness of his own heart. He's done it, designed it, pulled it all together, got sponsors for it and everything else.
Yeah.
And
a lot of work as well has gone into it.
Yeah. And given he's gone through some tough times personally as of late, it's a mammoth effort. So
great effort. Good on you.
So good on you, Trav. If we didn't have other things on this weekend, we'd be sticking our hand up to come down and give you a hand. But unfortunately, we already had some stuff planned. So evidently, I'm going to go and drink a lot of beer on Saturday. So I'm sorry, but I can't fit anything else in. Nothing. No, I'm just going to drink a lot of beer. So anyway, so that's highlights of the week. Is that it? You got anything else?
No, I'm happy with that. Nothing. Just the highlights are tomorrow, I think. Starts tomorrow.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Hey, I'll tell you what we did do. We found this beer.
We did, yeah.
So tonight's beer is brought to you by Black Hops.
Black Hops.
So it looks pretty cool. I mean, the cans are...
Mate, they're great.
Look, Mickey Mouse.
You've done a great job with the can.
You've done this one this week, which is good.
Yeah.
So if the drinkability is crap, then it's your fault.
It's on me.
Absolutely. I'm going to crack the Hornet. Yeah. Hornet is an Indian Pale Ale, 6%. So she's a fairly solid one.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Goat, which is a 6% as well.
You're going to go with the Goat.
It's a hazy IPA. It's
just as well you kept going on for a minute after you said I'm going to go with
drink.
Greatest of all time. Please give me a spell. So it says on here, made by.
I'll tell you what, that's nice.
Made by three mates on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. We did our homework.
Three guys.
Tell us about it.
What was it? 2014. I think they started up. They were sat in a pub and thought, why not give it a crack themselves? What were their names? Michael, Eddie, and Dan.
Yep.
Well, Michael goes by nickname Govs.
Gov. They put him up there as Govs. They're all
heads.
Pretty personal, knockabout kind of bunch, a bit like us, really.
They seem very cruisy from what we're reading today. All started off chatting, and the one thing that sort of blew me away was their first beer that they brought out and started was an eggnog stout, which I found a little bit odd as your first beer. But
cinnamon, vanilla, a few bits and pieces. I think Govs likes, from what I could read, likes doing a few. He's not your run-of-the-mill down the line.
Like you look at some of the special beers that they do. They do a monthly beer, and some of the flavours that they're doing with those, the pineapples and.
Oh, wow. So they're doing some sours and things like that. Especially, they got 7 standard beers in the range that they run all year round. As I said, they're selling in over 1,000 locations around Australia. So bars and bottle shops and things like that. So keep an eye out.
Bad for a 6-year-old.
Beer
company. Burley Heads, and they've got the Burley Heads, and they've got the I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but Bigger Waters, is it? Bigger Waters up in Queensland there. So they've got 2 tap houses.
So the Hornet's a classic. So here's what it reads on the back. I think they made this beer for me.
Well, they obviously made a goat for me.
So here's how it starts, right? Well, there you go. Greatest of all time, and this is the Hornet. So the Hornet is dry, angry, and bitter.
Just leave it there.
The Hornet
don't read anymore.
Has some serious sting with a balancing aroma of stone and citrus fruits. Modern IPA drinks with a subtle sweetness and a sturdy presence of hop bitterness. I can certainly get the hoppy bitterness. Pretty good. I mean, it's up there with the
Happy.
It's up there with last week's IPA.
Yeah,
I reckon.
Yeah, nice.
But should I go drinkability? Hang on.
You may as well. Why not? We're in here.
Yeah, I reckon that's a 6.5-ish, 6.5, 7. It's actually a good drop. Don't mind it.
Nice. One thing they've got as well, they've got a supply drop, which is something that set up on their webpage, and it's a free delivery service in Queensland.
Really?
Same day delivery service.
Oh wow! Straight from the brewery.
Straight from the brewery.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
So they got a couple of bar rooms as well, or what do they call them?
Tap house.
Tap houses, tap rooms. They got a couple of tap rooms up there in Queensland. So all their brewing's done at Burleigh.
Yeah.
But then they got the tap room at Bigger Waters and one at Burleigh as well. And they're open weekends and stuff. So hey, if you're up that way, check them out. But not a bad drop.
No, it's nice. They've got a book as well.
Have they?
Yeah, Operation Brewery. They've called it, and it's all about how they set up their brewery and helping others. It's they've got an ebook, audio book on Amazon.
Jeez.
Yeah,
they also
cool.
won a couple of big awards. So they won the 2018 AIBA award for small brewery.
Yeah.
And they won the 2019 RQFWS, which don't ask me what they stand for, Australian Champion Brewery. So yeah, started with 3 of them sitting around talking rubbish and saying they were going to make an eggnog stout. And Govs actually entered a competition with 4 Pines.
Yeah.
And they were looking for a name of a new beer. And he suggested eggnog stout to them.
Yeah.
And they said, we really love it, but no, we're going to go with something else. But hey, love it, so we're going to send you a case of our beer.
How good's that?
So they sent a case of 600ml bottles, little stout bottles, little shorties. And ironically, what he did was he went home to his home brewing, made the eggnog stout, bottled it in those bottles. So he's got the slab of bottles, put their own label on it, put it out, and away they went.
Yeah.
Rest is history.
Oh, nice.
So they got 30 in the team up there.
You're getting a few messages in the thing there. I do like Daniel's, the greens.
Yeah, nice work, Amy. Good work, y'all. So, hey, I just thought, we talk about beer a lot and all that sort of thing, and I've never really taken the time to find out where beer came from.
Yeah,
right?
Sure, yeah.
And it turns out that in the 5th millennium BC.
What was the period called?
No, that was a different one.
Oh, was it?
No, that was smoked meat.
Smoked meat, that was it, yeah.
Pyrolytic, not pyrolytic.
Pyrolytic
I think that's where they get pyrolytics. Yeah. Anyway, let's go on. And it was in Iran, of all places for beer to come from, Iran.
Yeah, well.
It's pretty, in 7,000 BC, it was produced in Iran. 5,000 years ago, in a town called Uruk. U-R-U-K, Uruk.
U-R-U-K?
U-R-O-K. No, U-R-U-K. They used to pay the blokes that work there in beer.
How good's that?
I wish
Uruk... Where do we get a job?
I wish Uruk existed today. And let me get this right? So there's a place in ancient Iraq called Mesopotamia. And 3,900 years ago, they found a Sumerian poem honouring Ninkesi. Ninkesi is the patron goddess of brewing.
Yeah, well.
So good on you, Ninkesi.
Yeah, Ninkesi.
Big shout out to you. Yeah. We like your work.
Thanks,
and
Ninkesi. We all appreciate your work.
You make our life a happier place.
Yeah.
Even the Egyptian pharaohs, part of their daily diet was beer way back then.
Yeah.
So there you go. So
mate, the gods are drinking it, why shouldn't we?
And that's the other, like when I read things, it's a bit, I was on the salt trail again.
Mm-hmm.
So I was reading about beer.
Got it back on his salt.
Back on the, so I was doing some research, and one of the things said that beer is one of the oldest man-made drinks ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's amazing. Pretty cool.
Mm.
Okay. So,
Black Ops.
Black Ops. Get on. It's good stuff. So I'll when I get through the Hornet, I'll have a go at the goat.
It's really like that. Great, that's nice.
Tell you what the hazy's like. Hey, before we finish up on beer tonight, geez, we're whipping through it.
Aren't we?
Only quarter to 8.
No, they're mucking around, is it?
Jeez.
Must be in a rush.
Hey.
You must be in a rush.
No. Hang on.
Get to sleep tomorrow. Oh, no. Big day ahead.
Hey. We were going to do this right at the start, but you notice that we're chock-a-block.
Yeah, we are.
We're as full as a fat woman's sock.
Decongest a little bit.
Full as a fat woman's sock here tonight. I shouldn't say that. That's a bit incorrect, isn't it? Full as a family boot.
Fat man sock, man.
Fat man sock. Sorry about that. Anyway, all you ladies with full socks, sorry. So what you'll see in front of us is our Christmas release packs, minus the
beers.
Black Ops.
Yeah, there's no beers coming.
But you'll see on our side we got the little pack there, which is going to be $69. That's a basting set, basically.
Yep,
So you get your little tub to store all your gearing, little bucket with a lid and a handle and all that sort of stuff. Nice 2SG sticker on the front of it.
Yeah.
We've shoved a bit of B&B sauce in there. We've stuck a set of the low and slow
sauce, low and slow
rubs in there.
Pack. Yeah.
Split gin,
the weekender.
Split gin, the weekender, and the gentleman's blend.
That's
so the three of them are in there.
Got it right this week.
I did get it right there. And
we got it right this week. And
little broilkin stainless steel basting set.
Set, aren't they?
Yeah, Glenn bought one.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're great. Love it. I reckon it's cool.
I don't even know if you can see it there, can you?
Yeah, you can point them out on your side, mate. You can point them out on your side. So
there we go.
Yeah, look, Soups is in it. She's got it.
Yeah.
Soups.
Good work.
Hand model. Get the bride in here. She can do a bit of hand modeling for us. It's lovely hands. That woman's got lovely hands. Go on, say that out loud.
I think you did.
Anyway, so that's the little one. So the full set, everything in it, $69.
It's not bad because the sauces alone normally 35. Rubs 35.
Oh yeah, 35 a set, 18 at 20 or 30 for the basting set. You get our magnet,
with
sticker and that sort of stuff in it. So that's got a retail of about $99. We're selling it for $69 for Christmas gifts. It comes in the bucket.
Yep.
Forget the ribbons and all the other pretty bits. That's Soups. That's
Soups.
Soups has been all over that doing the pretty stuff. That's
you got in trouble earlier, didn't you, when you were doing your photos?
Yeah, I just had to sit down, shut up, and do as I was told. And then she told me.
How I feel.
And then she told me how good it was, and I told her I understand how you feel. But anyway, we won't go there. So anyway, the other one that we're doing, this one's a starter smoker pack, which is great if you've got dad or uncle or whoever.
Just got the barbecue or something sitting there.
And they want to have a crack at smoking. So you got the enamel smoking tube.
Smoke tube, yeah.
You've got 4 different lots of smoking chips.
What have we got in there? Apple, cherry.
Maple. No, cherry. Apple.
No. I shouldn't have asked that question.
No, you should have, because I had it all written down. Apple, maple, mesquite, and hickory.
Another one.
And hickory. So there's 4 in there. So you get a taster bag. It's like a 200 gram thereabouts. Enough to fill the tube once and try it. Set of gloves, stickers, magnets, sauce, one of the BB rubs, which is pretty cool. So that's all in there. That's about $130, $140 worth of retail value normally.
Yeah.
$99 in the bucket.
Perfect.
And that bucket's perfect for holding your pallets and all that sort of stuff. So
that's good size.
Storing them. So they're the 2. They'll go up by the weekend. We'll get them up. We did the photos this afternoon. Well,
we didn't do the photos.
Soups did the photos.
Yeah.
I was just a spectator again.
Assisted.
Yeah.
I assisted.
You were the hand model. You were the hand model.
I was the fluffer. I like to consider myself the fluffer. Hey, Yak.
Nice.
Hey, mate.
Hey, Yak.
Welcome.
Mate.
G'day, buddy.
Hey, Jace.
Mm.
Oh, 2 smoking guns. What did you cook?
Jeez, hey.
We're asking ourselves what we cooked.
Hang on. We're asking ourselves already.
Sorry, before you move on, when are these going to be available on the website?
They'll be on there this weekend.
Great. Well done. Thanks so much for that.
Did you miss that, Soups?
Did you miss what I said, Soups?
I probably wasn't listening.
When I said they're ready to go, they'll be on the website this weekend.
Wow.
You say things very fast.
We're having another tin bucket moment.
Yeah.
We're having another tin bucket moment. Someone get the tin bucket.
Oh, I don't get paid enough for this.
To do that, you'd have to get paid.
Exactly,
why worry? Why worry? We do it for the love.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Could I just ask you one more quick question from the audience? Does that enamel flue work with any barbecue?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So just
hooded barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if
you put your chips in, you light it at one end, and they'll burn. I'd say those chips will probably burn for about a good 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, something like that. If you wet them, soak them.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that, but anyway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they burn real quick. But
it's going back to where we were last week.
Yeah, let's not go there. We had that discussion.
Covered that.
Hey, I'll tell you what. So, we've done them. We've talked about them. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Come on now. Soups is going to get upset with us now because we're going to upset our display, right? But, so we're going to.
I do feel like there's a massive.
We are going to show you.
Feels a bit congested.
Us in all our glory now. Go on now.
Suck it in.
Suck it in.
Yeah, I need to suck it in.
Suck it in. So yeah, poor old Freddie the Wonder Dog had a trip to the vet today.
He did.
One of the 2SG mascots.
Yeah, no, he's
He's
all right.
pulled a fetlock.
Yeah.
And now he's on antidepressants, a poor little sod. But anyway, he's
Poor kid, he's all right.
yeah, so they've fat shamed him and then put him on
I
antidepressants
know,
for it.
yeah. So now he's on a diet and he's got to have meds. Poor kid. Anyway,
Bulldog that's depressed and fat.
I know, yeah.
I know.
Sounds like me. Okay, Greggy, how are you, mate?
You're not really a bulldog. Hey, Choppers. Hey, big fella. How are you, mate? So tips of the week, Al. We've
Tips of the week.
we've kind of gone back to...
We've gone back to a couple of things because we got asked a few questions again during the week, so we just thought we'd go back over a couple of sort of, I don't know, basic, not really basic, but sort of starters, I suppose you'd probably say. So, I mean, one of them that we got asked again was, like, how do you choose the best meats to smoke when you're first starting out?
Yep.
Which, I mean, obviously we've covered, and, you know, a lot of people like to just go straight in for the
it's
brisket, because when you
cheap stuff
talk
that
smoke
you
and
can
everyone
afford,
talks,
if you
yeah.
stuff it up, you can throw it in the bin.
You know,
That's
and
what it is,
the
right?
yeah, we know a couple of people that have done that.
Oh, don't worry. I've gone close. And
I mean,
certainly,
you know, we've all
the bride
stuffed up.
had vouched that the veggies could have quite happily gone in the bin the other week. They weren't real good. But anyway.
Oh, let's be honest, veggies don't
No.
belong in the smoke.
Hey, mate, you do not make friends with smoked veggies, trust me. Looks like PA's eyesight is going. What do you mean looks like? Jesus.
It is.
Who's that?
Didn't you see the video yesterday? Yeah, we actually got him on camera with his glasses.
Yeah, you did too.
Yeah.
You did too.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, like a Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got a Weber, you do it as well. You stick your briquettes in there for the heat.
Yeah.
And then you can use the smoker tube to go in there to create some smoke. So any of the little charcoal burners or the briquette type kettle type barbies, you can use them and pop it in there. So any of those are a hooded gas barbie. So all of those.
Yep.
You can use all of that in there and it will be perfect along with a set of the heat-proof gloves at $99.
Yep.
So there you go.
So that's them.
All right.
Anyway,
So back to tips of the week.
Yeah, so
we're going to create a checklist and put it on our website, right?
Yeah, we had
so
no idea a bit earlier, yeah.
we need to cry out to you guys because we need to grow our community. We need to grow our following. So if you can share and get it out there with your friends, get them onto our website, see if we can get some more people here watching the show on a Thursday night. We'd really love to see a few more about, which would be great.
We've got a couple of cool things that we're looking at as well for the last show for the year as well.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up on, I suppose we can say, can't we, on the 11th of December?
11th, we're going to do a Friday.
So Friday the 11th will be our last show for the year, and then we'll pick up in the new year.
Yeah.
And we'll do a Christmas special.
Yeah.
But
We'll get a few of the guys around.
Yeah, we might do a few fun
couple
things.
of challenges out.
A few fun things.
Yeah.
Oh, Soups is
not here.
you're abandoning us for the last show of the year.
Mm.
Really invite me, but you know.
Oh, geez, you
I'll just
want
leave
to talk to your husband about that?
She's
hang
away.
on.
She's going away. She's leaving me.
Is that why-
Taking my car and going.
Is that why we're having that party?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Good. Okay. Yeah, cool.
That's how it all started, wasn't it?
Hey, so it was. So what we'll do is we'll pull together a checklist of all the things that you need as a starter.
Yeah.
So here it is. I've got that. If you're going to go home this weekend and learn to smoke,
Just the simple things like, get the meat thermometer or it doesn't have to be expensive stuff.
we might even do a priority list. These are the really important things that you must have.
Yeah.
You know, the have to haves and the like, you know, would like to haves.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. But anyway, keep going, Al. Sorry.
Everything's a has to have, isn't it?
Well, yeah, when you get into it, it is. So we're back to how to choose a meat.
Yes, how to
right?
choose
So
the
you're
meat.
talking
So,
about
I
choosing
mean,
meat.
obviously, you know, as we were saying, like, you start off with your brisket, your decent sized brisket, and the ones that we're sort of cooking, you're looking around your $180, $190. So you don't really want to be mucking those up when you first cook. So, I mean, the thing that I always find easy and the thing that I recommend when someone is first starting out is start off with chicken, you know, something nice and cheap, like start off with chicken wings. Only take an hour or two to cook, and it's $9 a kilo.
You get to know your equipment and you get to perfect and learn some of the techniques and things that are required.
And it's messing around with your firebox as well, trying to work out how your smoker works.
Manage your fire, temperature and all that sort of thing. So, you know, that's great.
So, yeah, going on from your chicken, then, you know, I'll be going on through to your porks, maybe some ribs or, you know, pulled pork, do shoulder.
Pork belly. Pork belly's pretty,
pork
pretty
belly's
easy.
nice, yeah.
Especially if you want to do candy and stuff like that, they're pretty cool.
Can't be that candy, mate. I'll tell you what, that candy on Sunday. I still keep thinking about it. I'll tell you what, I was spewing on Monday night. I got home. I thought I'd sneak in a couple of
Soups
pork candy bites. They were gone. There wasn't a skerrick left. Not one.
lock going on the
Do you
fridge.
know how disappointed I was?
Locks going on the fridge at the big
So
Kahuna's house.
disappointed. I was thinking about them all day.
Soups.
I beg your pardon?
You proud of yourself? You proud of yourself?
I don't know what you're talking
Good
about.
long
She
hard
was
look in the
pretty
mirror.
happy. She was pretty happy about it.
Fair enough.
She did laugh. But that was a reaction. Literally was a laugh.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I think this runs in the family. Doesn't it?
Why?
Well, I happened to leave some jerky in the fridge here a couple of weeks back, and I thought, oh, he might have a bit of that jerky. And someone said, oh, you were going to give me some of that. And I went, yeah, it was. What was your answer to that?
I ate it. It was at my house. It was in my fridge.
Jeez.
If they wanted it, they could have come and picked it up. It's not my fault. They
Five
were
bags.
outside the 25.
Five bags of jerky.
No,
Gone.
it wasn't. It wasn't 5 because
It
we had
was
one level
5.
next week.
No, sorry, there's 4 bags left. Jeez.
Anyway,
it
moving
must have
on.
been all
I don't
right.
need to get upset.
There you go. No, I'm just pointing out that
See, that beer's right for you, isn't
Hey.
it? Bloody bitter.
apple never falls far from the tree. Apple never falls far from the tree.
Yeah.
So beef's like
Beef
That's
for me would
top
be
of the
like
tree.
your last after you've done your
a brisket is down the track.
yeah,
It's your-
like your brisket and your short ribs. I mean, I love short rib. Literally my favourite thing.
I
to do, but,
will
yeah.
talk. Oh, these are hey,
What was that?
I'm going on ninja. What's up? Just hit me.
Oh, Bruce Lee over
What's
it.
going on? Things have hit me. What's?
Well.
Jeez. Anyway,
Wow.
we're gonna have to change location. This bar, I'll tell you, it's getting me.
Well, we nearly did do it outside today.
So starting a fire.
Yeah, starting a fire.
So
So
what do
that
you
was one
need?
of the other things that we've had a couple of questions about over the last few weeks.
Yep.
Like how we start your fire in your firebox,
Yep.
really. And I mean, the way I do it, I'll start
Not just
mine
with
in my chimney.
firebox, but even
Yeah,
with your
even like when you're
charcoal
using
or
your Weber.
Yeah.
Anything like that, your charcoal. And
Well,
what I did
give us a
is
look.
I was a bit organised today.
No, I
rather
did
than
see
last
you.
time. I ran out literally 3 minutes before the show started.
And you nearly burnt Soups' hair off
I
at the
did,
start
yeah.
playing around. But
That was
anyway,
on purpose.
oh,
That was because she ate the pork belly.
all right. So that's payback.
So yeah, one of the things I love, I do apologise, it's been used a bit. But
Don't
a good chimney
apologise.
starter,
That's what they look
So-
like. Yeah, it cost you what, $20 at Bunnings?
$18, I think that one was.
$20 at Bunnings.
Yeah.
Can't go without it if you're in the game.
And I love this.
Yep.
It's one of my favourite things that I
Yes,
bought.
they
You
can.
don't even need.
Can of oil with a really fancy pourer.
That's just a butane.
Oh,
So that Bunnings, $21.
There's chroming back here.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's all good. Bit high.
Yeah, $21 the nozzle, and $8 for a pack of 4 of your butane gas.
So $30 would do. Most people, like anyone
Yeah.
that's serious and into what they're doing with smoking and do it a bit. If
Yeah,
you're
they're brilliant.
cooking every weekend, that's a have to have.
Yeah.
That's not a want to have. That's
No.
a have to have because it will frustrate you to no end.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
Trying
I'm
to
trying to
light
light these with a match or a lighter underneath that. You imagine that in there, full of coals, and you're trying to get a lighter under there.
It's pain. Yeah.
And with that, you literally go through the
So-
side,
So
lights straight off the
here's
bat.
what the big boy did earlier. So these are just a twist. So you twist to turn it on. And sometimes you go like that, but we're in front of a fan to try and keep it cool.
It smells nice though.
Wow. So normally that would go.
Normally that'd start.
You do it that way. It works when you point it that way and turn it on. Nearly
I'll
got
get
you.
in trouble again.
Nearly got you in trouble last
Nearly
time.
cried before. So yeah,
So you
They're
fill
literally-
that with either your briquettes or
Yeah.
your lump charcoal.
when you got a butane torch, so I tried it on Sunday. I actually literally just put charcoal in and I lit it with a butane torch. I didn't even use a firelighter.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that
With the
before.
BB stuff.
Problem is it sparks.
Yeah, it does spark a little bit.
So you got to step back. You got to be careful.
You get that.
Some of the lump charcoal will spark at you, and it's like
Gives
it's
a
almost
bit of
like
sparkling,
weld
yeah. It's like a
slag.
crack, yeah.
It's like weld slag that
Yeah.
comes at you. So just be
But
careful.
otherwise, use a couple of these or one.
Stick-
One's enough.
What I normally do is I put one underneath
Yeah.
on whatever I'm sitting it on, and that could either be a paver or a whatever, something that you're
Yeah.
not going to worry about
So
if it
it's
gets
not going to
burnt.
burn. Yeah.
Or if you've got a side burner on your barbecue,
Yeah. Even
you
better.
don't even need a butane. You just sit it on your side burner and turn it
Yeah.
on for a few minutes, and it works perfectly.
Yeah.
But what I do is put one of those down the very bottom underneath,
Yeah.
and then I put one about midway in
Oh, do you?
the lump.
Oh, there you go.
So
I've
then
never
it
done that.
catches through and it lights the whole thing, and it works great.
Yeah, good.
So up and going in 5
Yeah.
minutes. But it does, be patient. It does. Some
Oh, it takes a while. It'll still take, it can take 15, 20 minutes to
some
for the whole thing
charcoal takes off
to
real
light
quick.
up. Yeah.
Other charcoals
I
really
mean, that
quite
when
slow.
we did the cook up at the factory the other week, it literally took 10 minutes to light up the whole
Yeah, it was great.
canister. But then, like I said, on Sunday, I reckon that took about 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, yesterday when I did the ribs, it was pretty quick. So,
Mm.
so when you're lighting, Get your chimney, what they call a fire chimney.
Yeah.
Get some fire lighters, just some basic ones.
And all that stuff there, you set up under $50.
Maybe a bit over. So
$21, $8 for a pack of 4, and that was $18.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
My maths.
And then you got your charcoal. So,
Yeah.
So yeah. So look, that's one of the things. It's a small
And one
investment.
of the other things you do need, and you've got to have, and must have, obviously, you need your 2SG heat-proof gloves.
Don't muck around.
Because you don't want to burn yourself.
You need some of them. You need a t-shirt. You need a hat.
You do. Well,
And a sticker and a magnet. You've got to have them all. If you're in the gig,
Be rude not to have them.
anyone's who's
Well,
anyone
it'd
in
be
the
rude if you haven't
smoking.
got one yet.
Well,
Really?
He's pretty there. Asking people out there who are pretty rude. How much charcoal do you roughly put in? Just fill it.
I fill it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fill it
Just
up.
fill it a lot.
So fill your boots and
I mean, look, if you're only doing some chicken wings or something, that's only an hour cook, you might maybe 3/4, maybe. I always fill it.
with mine, I fill it and I have some in the basket already.
Yeah.
Down the bottom, ready to go. So yeah, and I never do an hour.
Yeah.
So
No,
you waste your
I've
time.
never done that. To be honest, my hour cooks I've always done on the Traeger,
Wasting your time.
on the
Yeah.
pellet grill. Yeah.
Yep. So that's the beauty of a pellet grill is that you can do that, and
Yeah.
there's no
You know, you're not
Like
wasting any fuel.
with charcoal. You got to keep kind of burning or shut your machine down, and you can burn it again. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. If there's any left over, leave it in the tray,
Yeah.
and you can start
for
it the next
next time,
time. So it's all
Yeah.
it's all good. Yep. Would you fill the whole container? Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
Almost. Yep. So just and then when it's all white, all the charcoal goes pretty white.
Yeah.
And or it starts to flame a bit.
Then
That's
it's
when
ready
you
for
throw it
it.
in your basket or your side burner, your firebox.
And that's where you want some heat-proof gloves.
Yep. So that you can manage that, so you don't get burnt.
Yep.
Ones that come fair way up your arm, like 35 centimetre.
Yeah, got 35 centimetre length. Yeah,
Yeah.
be perfect.
I know where you can buy them under $30.
I know. Yeah, 29.
They're good. They're good. All right. Do I use a water pan? Now we've got this on the list, but we
We've
already did
obviously
it.
spoken about it.
But
yeah,
we were asked again,
we've been
and
asked
yes,
again,
it is a good idea. Helps
Yeah.
maintain temperatures, all that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
and the vapor obviously helps
Yep.
with
Yep.
the moisture in the meat.
Yep.
So
So
yeah, it was a nice
that's good.
quick one, but
Be patient but ready, like an astronaut.
I know
Now,
I did
these
have
are
that
your.
in. That was a little note that I did have in there, and it
I'm
was
leaving
supposed to
this-
be funny, but I see I've crossed it out
I'm leaving this for you.
because I'm not the comedian of the two of us, so I just thought I'd leave that one out.
Go forth and smoke and then do it a few more times. Chances are you did it wrong and smell and taste like victory. Oh, and that's okay. Eventually it will smell and taste like
It's basically
victory.
more about like you're going to mess up,
So you were
which
going
we
to
all do.
try and do some funny stuff.
No, come on, mate. I was leaving that for you. And have a look what's happened.
Didn't work. I'm not playing.
It's not
with
worked,
it. I'm
has
not going there.
No, look, it was just one of those things. You've just got to be vigilant. It's true, like when you're doing a 12-hour cook or something like that. A 12-hour cook is literally, it's really a 20-minute cook because you're not doing anything in a hell of a lot in that 12 hours. It's that last 20 minutes that's your crucial timing when you need to be pulling off your meat, when you're getting the light temps, you're getting it out to rest.
And that's where it's good to invest in a good, what are they called? Those things that take temperature, thermometer.
Thermometer, yeah.
It's good to invest in one of the thermometers, and sometimes it's good to have one of the ones that's connected to an app with the alarms and that on it.
Yeah.
So that you don't
That's
forget
why I
it.
love my meter.
Sends you the reminders
And
and
the good
away
thing
you
I love
go.
about a meter, and I always say it, but it's got that function that it saves your cooks.
Yep.
So it's like that, like a diary. You can put your own comments in there, and it's like we always
You mean
say,
like keeping a journal?
like keeping a journal
Yeah.
that you keep on talking to me about. But
Yep.
I am keeping a journal. It's on my phone. I can show you.
Oh, well, we're on here talking about it every week, so all
I
we've
know,
got to do is go
probably
back and watch it
should
most
start
of the
doing
time.
it,
But anyway, there you go. What are you cooking?
What am I cooking?
What'd you cook? We
Last
did
week,
go through a
obviously.
bit of
We
what
did, yeah.
Crackle Kransky.
Last week, yeah, the crackle Kransky. Honestly, it was brilliant. I was impressed.
Impressed
Very
yourself.
impressed. Yeah, I did it.
Hard to do.
It was something I found online literally the night before, and it was. Whenever I do my pork belly candy, I've always got that skin left, and I'm like, what do I do with it? And you obviously did your pork crackle about a month or so ago. When you didn't, I tried that last time. That went down a treat as well, but I just wanted to try something different. So I jumped on YouTube and started having a look at a few things, and I found a guy, and I can't remember his name, but I actually did message him. And yeah,
Did you
finished
message
his
him and say,
recipe.
hey, can I cook your
Yeah,
stuff?
pretty much, yeah. He said I was going to give him a crack on the smoker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically just using that skin from your pork belly. You wrap the Kranskis and tie it up with a bit of butcher's twine, and you literally just
Bit like a porchetta.
literally just cooking the skin because obviously your Kransky's already cooked.
Bit like a porchetta, but with a hot dog in the middle.
A porchetta.
Porchetta.
Yes, then I did a pulled pork. Got the pork shoulder from Brendan there, down at Brendan's Meats in Doncaster.
Yeah, nice.
And that was brilliant. Good.
Well, I'll tell you what, because the little drinker over there didn't cook the ribs on Sunday.
19-year-old chef.
Yeah. The old chefy boy H. Because he didn't come good on his cook on Sunday, we cooked the ribs up last night. We did a pre-NRL rib fest at our place. So while I was diligently working yesterday, I
saw you set up out the back there.
Yeah, I was all set up on the bar table out there. It was great. Set out there, great.
Star in the corner, the barbecue, the smoker.
Yeah, it's a good little setup. We'll have to get out there one day and do a live. But so I got them on and I did the old. To me, the size, for those who've seen them, the size of the ribs.
Mate, I actually went there and saw Brendan today, and I said to him, I could not believe how big they were. They were literally like a brontosaurus rib.
Oh,
it was ridiculous. Like the ribs were that wide.
Yeah, it must have been
bone.
Must have been a bloody big sheep.
Sheep. Did they come off a sheep? Did they? Well, pork off a sheep.
Must have been a big pig.
Anyway, they were really good.
Yeah, so they were good.
Yeah, ripping job.
Go Queensland champions. You're a bit late, Shell. We've already done all that.
Yeah.
Hey, good work, Trav. Have you just come on? Because if you have, we've already
mentioned the barbecue for the brave on Saturday.
Yeah,
good
we've
luck,
talked
mate.
it up and told everyone to share it out there and tell everyone about it. And how good a bloke you are for doing
good
it.
luck,
So
mate. Yeah,
good on you, buddy. Good on you. So what's on this weekend? We've talked up your pork belly candy, your Kransky crackle, and your pulled pork from last week.
What are we doing this weekend?
I don't know. Beef short ribs.
Well, some old kid's got their half-century birthday tomorrow.
Who?
You.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
So Saturday's a write-off for
There
us all.
was a bloke yesterday who told me
Because
he's
unlike
34.
you're having a carnival for your birthday this year.
Carnival.
You're starting off tonight, going through tomorrow.
Here we go. It's a birthday month. That's what it is. There
birthday
it is.
Month, yeah.
So yes,
We'll
unfortunately,
get back to your birthday in a minute.
Unfortunately, I am having a birthday this weekend. Tomorrow.
Be a good day Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think a few of us are looking forward to it. But
We're all looking forward to the open bar. That's what's getting around.
Talk to the bride. She's organised this gig, not me.
You're the one that said
she
it.
sent
You're the one
in.
that's told it.
Well, now you're saying that out on everyone. Is there a Facebook page, Trav, for the barbecue for the brave?
Yeah, share it in there, Trav, if it's there.
It's on. Trav's been putting some posts up. I shared it about half an hour before the show tonight. So grab hold of it from there. But if you
does get a chance, we'll share it on our page.
Yeah, we'll bang it up on Two Smoking Guns. So again, I think we did already put it up, but we'll put it up again. And good on you.
Yep.
PA said it was open bar.
Yeah, see? Told you.
No PA. Do not say PA. PA did not. Talk to the bride. You need to talk up here. It's coming out of your pocket, these guys that keep saying open bar.
Anyway, so I'm doing some shorties on Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to do some beef shorties.
Well,
Got them from Brendan again today.
You kindly picked me up a bit of pork belly
yeah.
while you're there. So I think Sunday night we'll have pork belly. Hey, Harry, you interested in cooking pork belly on Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? You're not going to get hammered Saturday night this week and be too hungover? All good?
It's his 60th, 100% is.
Oh, jeez.
I thought it was your 50th. 60th, is it?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Room full of comedians here. We don't, Kylie. You said open bar just after you said you were going to beat Pimmy. Thanks, Sean.
So anyway, I'm going to go off
NFL.
our run sheet for a second.
No,
Right,
we can't.
then-
There's no going up the run sheet. So I'm doing pork
I've
belly.
cut a line.
Now it's Q&A,
No,
right?
it's not Q&A. So we're going to cut and we're going to move the camera a bit. So I'm going to apologise for the shoddy camera work that's about to happen. But being
Soups is all over this. Have a look
obviously
at it.
Pete's half-century 50th birthday tomorrow, as his 2SG business partner and obviously good friend, brother. I thought I'd do something a little, second husband. I thought I'd get something that I knew he's sort of been looking for and wanted for his new renos that he's doing in his backyard. So I had something made up for him. So we'll move the camera.
Something made up.
not going to be able to tell.
Here we go. This is all a surprise.
So you're just going to have to wait for a minute.
Yeah, that's pointing in about the right direction, I would say, by the look of what
We just
I'm
have to
looking
wait.
at.
Do you want to do the unveil?
Just wait, because I don't know if it's pointing at it or not.
No, it's on here.
Oh,
So,
is it?
yeah, it looks like we're, you probably go a little bit more towards our pets.
Sorry, guys.
Yep,
But
yeah,
unveil.
yep, there you good.
Right, you can unwrap it, mate.
Unwrap it.
Unroll?
It's not really an unwrap, but
Righto. Oh, here we go. I'm a bit worried about this. Oh, look, I've got some white pillows.
cushions.
Oh, man. Oh, have a look at that. Oh, man, that is amazing. That is unreal. Have a crack at that. That is nuts.
I don't even know if it's in the
Oh,
shop.
man, that is so cool. Have a look at that.
Can you get it? We'll lift it up, see if you can get up the camera.
You might see it. It's stainless and it's bloody hell. It's got the Smokin Guns logos in it and everything. Mate, that is amazing. Thank you. That is nuts. Does anyone want to buy a Winchester 5?
That's why when they come the other week, I'm like, oh, what are we going to do?
Because let me give you the tip. That one will be taking pride of place out in the backyard without a doubt. That is sensational. Thank you. I knew that I knew there'd have to be something good about a 50th birthday, and that's something pretty bloody cool, mate. That is unreal. So laser cut fire pits is obviously
fire pits. I've actually had a bit of a chat with him as well.
Oh, mate,
because he's keen to do some fire pits with us.
Yeah, right.
That we can put out to the community as well.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's blown me away. Have a look at that.
Yeah, so that's come out really well.
That is super. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate that, brother.
No dramas.
That is sensational. So
Easy. Happy birthday.
wowee. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Far out. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
No dramas.
That is super.
Anytime, mate.
Hey, so
Thanks for all your hard work
I don't know. It's all
over
good.
the last few months. Yeah.
All good. We'll just keep doing it. We'll just keep doing it until we we'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
There is no
enjoy
until
it.
we. Yeah, no, it's good
I'm
fun.
loving the Thursday night.
Thursday night's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Bit of fun. Having a few
Thanks
beers
to everyone
and
else that's out there. It's
Thanks for your support, guys. The Ducks Guts, thanks, Glennie. We're a bit cute, evidently. Lucky birthday, boy. Thank you, sis. Happy birthday, Ginger Ninja from Jared. Good on you, mate. Thank you. And yeah, so anyone got any questions?
what do you reckon to the goat?
Yeah, I like the goat better than I do the Hornet, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a bit fan. I've never heard of a hazy IPA.
It certainly hasn't got the bitterness and the hoppiness of the Hornet, of the Indian. It's exactly what it says. It's like a hazy IPA. It's got that. They've described it perfectly, but it's actually quite nice.
Yeah,
I'd give that a 7.5.
Yeah, nice.
7.5 for an 8. Oh, actually, that's quite good.
Nice.
Got a nice little, almost like a smoky aftertaste on it. It's good.
Nice.
So yeah, get around that. Black Ops,
Big fan.
Goat, hazy IPA from.
Black Ops.
If you can support the brewery, don't. We're going to buy a few from Dan's just to try them out and
Yeah,
talk to you guys about them. But
obviously, as we always say, we always go and buy ours. It's none of it's free, and we don't get paid for any of it. It's all.
having said that,
Oh, yeah, next week's guest, though.
hey, keep an eye out. So next week,
Yeah.
get on, invite. Thanks, Yak, for the happy birthday. Appreciate
Thanks,
it, mate.
Actually, big thanks to Yak as well. He's done me a few
Oh,
good things the last few
I'll
weeks.
tell you what, if there's a bloke that needs his business plugged for
100%.
looking after people,
Look, mate,
if you're looking for tyres, get down to Hawthorn
Or
Tyre
wheels.
Power or wheels. he's
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 hooked
put
me up. And
new
mine-
boots on all your
on
cars
the
this
Rangy,
week.
on the 2 Hiluxes, and
Yep,
I've actually got to ring him tomorrow about one of the vans as well.
nice, and they look the goods too.
Yeah,
so
no,
they
come
look
on, ripping,
sensational. So good on you, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Knew you were good for something as a mate too. So good on you. I look forward to catching up with those of you who are coming on Saturday,
Yeah,
Arvo.
definitely.
So next week, Al.
Yeah, special guest. It was you spoke to today. And we're a bit blown away.
Yeah, we how we do
Really
our
nice bloke.
brewery
Just his-
brewery review every week. We've got on a pretty funky little craft brewer here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
not far from us, and I actually got the opportunity to talk to the bloke who started the brewery.
Yeah.
And he's an international guy.
Yeah.
And his reputation and his story
is crazy,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like if you want to hear the story of a bloke that's worth listening to,
yeah.
You know, he's an international person, so maybe his personality won't be what ours is.
Yeah.
But he's got an awesome story that's worth listening
the story
to.
will be there, definitely. Yeah.
And he's going to jump on live with us next Thursday night. He couldn't make it tonight because
he's won a couple of awards, and he's out there collecting his awards tonight for his beers.
Yeah, we planned on getting him on tonight. He said, "Look, love to." He said, "But I'm kind of busy. I won a couple of awards, and I'm going to collect them tonight." Yeah. So, well, good on you, mate. So,
I'm looking forward to that.
So, we're really looking forward to the chat with him.
He was super keen as well.
He was. He was just so accommodating, such a lovely bloke. And when we talked to him about the beers and all that sort of thing, he does some pretty special stuff. It's not your, if you're into cheap drink all day beer, forget it. It's not him. Yeah. That's not his thing. He's into high quality, really highly artisan crafted beers. And his background is unbelievable. So don't miss next Thursday night.
Yeah.
Get on. We're going to have him on at 7:30. We'll send some more info out during the week. We'll put some posts up so that you can see what's coming. But share it, get it out there. Get some of your mates on. Get some of your family on. We need to get our numbers up. If we're going to get noticed, make sure you hit like.
That's one of the big things with some of the people that we've been talking to as well. Let's get in the numbers on the show for them to come on. Yeah.
And if we're going to keep getting guests and we want to get some good people on to talk to us, we're going to get our numbers up. That's the only way we're going to attract good talent to the show, because God knows.
Otherwise, you're stuck with us.
Struggling to touch with just the two of us.
You might get sick of that.
You know, this time of the year, it's always hard. We've got a few shows left. We're going to try and tee up a couple of good ones between now and then. So next week's locked away for the 27th. We'll try and get one more guest after that before Christmas.
Yeah.
And then our Christmas showdown
finish up
on the 11th. And then we'll see you in the new year.
Yeah.
But that will be this week. Really looking forward to it. You will, Glenn, because it's a bit related to some of the background that I gave you tonight.
Yeah.
There's a tip.
There's a clue,
So, yeah.
Still doing 10% off?
We are, Soups. So anyone from Facebook community for 2SG, get on board, even on these.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Wowzers.
Only for the Facebook guys. Anyone outside Facebook? Yeah. No way.
Yeah, no, definitely.
For our Facebook friends and the ones that get on here and watch every week, by all means, 99.
Yeah. And thanks to everyone that does.
10%.
Come back every week as well.
Yeah, thanks to all you guys who keep rocking back. But, without getting others on and new people and more, we won't survive, but we love it. We love being here for you, and we'll keep doing it as long as we can.
Yeah.
So, hey.
And if you've got any questions that you want answering as well, shoot them through.
Yep.
Private message them if there's something you want us to talk about on the show. Always more than happy to look at.
Or if you just want an ear.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, good.
Sam,
thanks for joining us, mate. We've just been busy telling everyone we've got an international guest on next week that you don't want to miss. Runs a craft brewery here in Australia, doing very, very well. And he's got a fantastic story to listen to. He might even talk to us a little bit about pairing some of the beers with some of the meat and that kind of thing. So keep tuned. Hey, by the way, Sam released another rub last week.
Yep.
So we'll have that on, and we might feature that on the website this side of Christmas and get it out there. So I think, what are we, 20 past 8? I reckon we're nearly going to finish up early tonight for a change, which is good.
Instead of taking up everyone's time.
So, I reckon that's about it. Soups, you got anything else?
No.
The bride? Nothing from the bride?
Let's go.
No free drinks?
Hey, Carl. How are you, mate? Sorry for the early morning wake-up call this morning, Carl.
Daniel. How you doing, brother? Happy birthday for during the week to my good mate, KB, who is a year and a bit older than me. Sam's just saying he's got the 180 blend and can now customize them all hot if you want. Wow, there you go. We're going to keep going, Trev. Don't worry about that. We'll keep going. NFL, Sean. Where did we get to with NFL last week? I lost.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I lost as well.
You lost too?
Yeah.
Did they both win?
Yeah.
The Rifles both won.
Yeah, I know.
Are we square?
It's first.
Are we square?
We are.
Well, I'll be.
Yep. I'll tell you what. There's actually. I did look at the middle of the table. It's like a rifle sandwich there at the moment. You got PB, you've got you, and then you've got Sean.
Oh, one in front, one behind.
Yeah.
Not my thing anyway this week, boys. I'll certainly fall behind you. It's fine because I think I've got old tenderloins has got me this week, I think.
Yeah.
Al lost to rifle 1. Can we get a close up of the fire pit? Of course we can. We'll do that in a sec. KB, Chris, Wendy, no data. Wendell's, when it's your 50th, mate, I'll get you an unlimited supply of data for a month. Those who are in the know will know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we'll roll with that. So, hey, we'll close out. We'll pick up the camera. Happy smoking, grilling and chilling. And we'll see you all back here next week. Thank you all.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for this super duper awesome present for my birthday. I love it. So that's just disconnected. The camera's disconnected.
I didn't do it on purpose.
That's all right.
So it must be on the back of it or something.
No, it's gone.
No. All right. If you can still hear us, sorry,
Sorry,
the camera died. Ah, we're back.
No, we're back.
There it is. We're back.
Okay.
So we'll try and
Here you go.
I'll try and get around there and lift it up a little bit so
I
people
don't
can
think you
see.
need to. I just can't see it at the moment. We're still dropped out.
So there it is. You got a heap of the gear in the side of it. It's got our logo. I don't want to wreck Al's carpet because she's not just his carpet but his furniture.
CV.
But you'll see there we've got the old 2 smoking guns on the side. So it's super. Love it.
Yeah, perfect.
Love it. Oh, it's heavy too, which is good.
That's just your bum now.
That ain't going to burn out anytime soon. So
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Have a great week.